Hi, I have a great video for you today because it's a little bit different and I'm excited about it. I've got information that you can use immediately, as always, the very second you've watched this video. But also, I have a challenge for you. Yes, everyone likes a challenge, don't you? And if you accept this challenge, not only will you lose weight, push up your fitness, but I'll give you 2 free gifts. Yes, 2, not 1, 2. It's going to be good. Roll the intro. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 forms of workouts. And what I mean by that is a style. Each form has multiple workouts that I'll share with you in the downloaded files. So I want your mindset clear immediately. There is a difference between weight loss and fat loss. There is. Weight loss tends to be mass, both muscle and fat. And that's where people go wrong. I want to target fat for you, and not directly as loss of weight, but as a fuel source. Because if you can understand how to use fat as a fuel, you will burn fat easier and you will be able to maintain a healthier weight through training sensibly and eating sensibly as well. It's going to be great. Let's dive into it. Before we start, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be serious about this in your thinking process. Go back to a time when you were successful. You actually started from a low point, whether it be skill or knowledge, and you moved yourself forward. It could have been high school, university. It can be professionally at work, or a personal challenge that you set yourself and you got to the end. Now, it may be that you found yourself in that situation and you were forced to get to the end, or so you think. But if you backtrack to the start of that journey, you made the choices. You got yourself into that job. You got yourself into that position. So ultimately, you controlled it. Now, most people don't reach their goal. They either set it far too far ahead of their own skill set at the moment, or they make it too easy and they get bored really quickly. But we've all got excuses. Every single person has a list of excuses. So what I want you to do is find a mirror. Look into that mirror, okay? And tell yourself all the excuses you have. Oh, I'm getting old, I haven't got great health, I don't have much time, my family's very demanding, I'm losing my hair. All these excuses are the same excuses that everybody else has. They're excuses that give you a safety net and allow you to just dive off the path. It's too difficult for me. Bullshit. It's not too difficult for you because it's not too difficult for the people who are achieving, and you know who they are. You see them move forward. But you have got history of being successful somewhere. Come on, claw through the memory, pull it out. Maybe you learned a foreign language. Maybe you learned how to succeed in an environment that at first was so bloody difficult, but you did it. You can do it. So, in the mirror, tell yourself, all these excuses are the same ones everyone else has. I am going to be the controller, the captain, the commander of my own destiny. I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. I'm going to do it because you are in charge. I will give you a structure and a path, but ultimately, you don't need it. You just need to have the motivation to say to yourself, when the low days come along, I will beat them, because everybody has them. Ready? Because these workouts matter. I'm not giving them away for anyone just to have a little dive in, dive out. Okay, you ready to talk about the workouts? Are you sure? Are you clear? Do you have the mindset to succeed? Because ultimately, who wants to look back on their life and say, oh, I spent all those years doing shit I didn't like doing? What's the point of that? Okay, workout number 1 is what I call the pre-breakfast sub-threshold workout. Now, if you follow me for a long period of time, you'll know I talk about the golden hour, that first hour from when we wake up. If we can be positive, drive everything forward in our thinking and our actions, we really set up for a great day. So what we want to do is to work in that golden hour before you've had your breakfast. Yes, I know that might be difficult for some people, but I want you to try. All the workouts are 30 minutes long. So they're not overly extensive that's going to really drive a change to your behavioural time management in the morning. You can do it. You can find 30 minutes. If you can't, just get up earlier. There are no excuses, okay? Now what I want to do is do sub-threshold work in a format I call the reset. So we're going to work for 1 to 3 minutes at any one block inside that half hour. All the workouts that I've designed for you are progressive. But what happens is we're going to give you 20 to 30 seconds of a reset. And this reset allows you to see the finish line very clearly when you start the workout. Each block, very quick. Turn over, turn over. And in the reset, you will not only refresh your mindset, but you'll allow your heart rate just to drop ever so much. But by the end of the workout, it will start to jam. The drop will be less. So we're getting a fantastic effect on the system just below threshold. And by doing this, the body will start to activate key enzymes in your system that can release energy from fat. Fat has got 4 times as much fuel available than carbohydrates, but it's 4 times as difficult to get that fuel out. And remember, it's all to do with oxygen. Oxygen is life. We need oxygen to burn the fuel to release the energy. So, what we need to do is create a pattern of behaviour to get up, get ready, get on, do the workout, move on with the day. Boom. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. That's why I'm giving you 30 days to get you into that behavioural routine. Okay, let's move on to the next workout. Okay, now that we've got a workout that's going to help you push up the activation of those enzymes that will really start to dial into unleashing the fuel from your fat, let's push up the oxygen. Now, I'm going to talk about high intensity intervals or HIIT intervals. You've probably done some. You more than likely know about them, but there is a way that we can do them that can not only push up oxygen during the workout, but actually keep it quite high for 12, 24 hours after the workout finishes. The more oxygen, the more fat burning we are going to achieve. So, I want you to think, and again, I'm going to keep this real simple. I want you to think about each muscle cell having 5 seconds of fuel, and we can rip that 5 seconds out and then replenish it. And this usage, replenish. So use it, refill it. Use it, refill it. Think of yourself in a restaurant and you're given a cup and they say you can refill your cup all night. Fantastic. Drink, refill. Drink, refill. You're happy. Well, we're going to do the same thing to your system and it's going to thank you for it. The workout length, half an hour. But we're only going to work for 5 to 20 seconds. Let's use the fuel knowledge now of the muscle cell. Let's empty it with some short workouts and the long ones only 20 seconds whereby we're going to empty it. But here's the big but, and I'm not talking about your ass because remember it's going to be smaller after these workouts. What I mean is I'm going to get into your mindset. I'm going to challenge you to go a little bit further than you think, to go beyond what your muscle cell can deliver without oxygen and rinse and empty the system completely. And that's how we go to 20 seconds. So in these 20-second efforts, what will happen is we will probably tire at 5, 10 seconds. And I want you to keep going. I want you to empty the system. And this can have a fantastic response to our anaerobic work. And that's going to really help us utilize the fat for a fuel source. Because after the exercise, we're going to enter what's called EPOC. Now, don't worry, promised I'd keep it simple. This is our post-exercise oxygen consumption. It goes up. Your engine is hotter. Just like your car when you've been on a long journey. You finish the journey, but the car engine stays hot. I'm going to keep your car engine hot after the workout. Yeah? Now, that sounds a little bit sort of perverted, coach. No, I don't mean that, but it's going to stay hot. Therefore, it's going to burn more fuel all the way to the next workout. Now, what I'm going to do with the files you can download, you're going to do 1 week of the sub-threshold, 1 week of the high intensity, and then go back to the next phase of sub-threshold, and then back to the next phase of high intensity. I'm going to put it together in 4 workouts a week that will allow you to do your own thing, allow you to dovetail in a longer ride with your friends, maybe a shorter ride with a group. But if you do all of the workouts, you will see a phenomenal change. Oh yeah, there's a third workout to do, isn't there? Okay, workout number 3. Let me clip in. So, let me explain. It's super easy for you to lose weight. You may have done it before. I don't need you, coach. I'll just reduce the amount of calories that I eat per day to 500 to 800. I might even fast for a couple of days. I'll reach 30 days and I've lost 15 pounds. Boom, easy. Great, go for it. If that suits you, no problem. However, not only have you probably lost the weight, you've maybe along the way lost your mind. lost your mind, gone a little bit crazy, you've been moaning about everything, a few other biochemistry issues have arisen, and it's not very pleasurable because you've lost mass. Muscle plus fat. I am talking about starting a journey that will use fat better. Maybe you don't need to lose much weight, but maybe you're struggling on long rides and you're constantly having to fuel with carbohydrates. You've become so dependent on carbohydrates that your body's not able to access the fats. And that can happen to people at any level of fitness and any weight. This next workout is essential, and if you take on the challenge, you have to do it every day. And by doing it every day, you also have to then challenge yourself to increase the volume every day. So I'm talking about developing our muscle tone, not your muscle bulk. People get really a little bit sensitive when I say about developing muscle. I don't want to put weight on, coach. You're not. Look at me, do I look like I've got much muscle? But I've got a high muscle percentage. Now, the lean muscle you have is going to dictate your BMR, the amount of calories you burn at rest. And if we can improve that, then you're going to train better and eat healthier. Yes. So we're going to target body resistance work. I'm not talking about going to the gym. No, I'm talking about anything as simple as a push-up, a squat. Then we can add TheraBands, we can add kettlebells, medicine balls, anything. We can make the exercises super simple, quick to do in 2 to 3 minutes, but they work. And I want to challenge you. I'm getting aggressive now, I'm getting off the bike. Even if you can't do one push-up, I think that's bullshit. Anybody can do one, okay? And if you do 1 today, you're going to do 2 tomorrow, and then 3 the next day. And if you can do 50, you're going to do 51 tomorrow. By the end of the week, you're doing 100. Every day, sometimes twice a day. Think about what could happen if you could do that for 30 days. Now guess what? If you look out the window and you can see the sunshine, or maybe it's nighttime and you see the stars, it'll change. The sun will go down or the sun will come up. You cannot stop that. But you can do something about your present situation. So there's no point finishing this video and saying, oh, what the coach said, it had some sense, but I can't do it. I haven't got time. I've got far too busy a job. I've got a deadline to meet. I've got demanding children. I've got a demanding family. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got that. You can find time for yourself. So, you want to get started? All you got to do is click the link in the description. It will take you to a training plan where I've got extra videos that will talk you through. All free. What do I want from it? I don't even want your email address. What I want is to go on a journey myself, and I want you to help me. I've got an ambitious plan for YouTube to hit 100,000 subscribers. Can that be done from an old guy who's got limited technology experience? I think it can, and I want you to be part of it and for you to help me get there. But then I have a gift. If you succeed and you get to 30 days and you've noticed a difference, maybe it's a weight loss difference, your fitness has gone up, I want you to get in touch, because I want to offer free training reviews and possibly free coaching for people that have really taken on the challenge. What do I get from that? Nothing more than seeing you smile and seeing you happy. I come from a background of coaching and education. It's just within me to be able to help, and I have the knowledge and the experience, and I want to share it with you. That's it. So, you want to join me? Click the link. You want to help me? Share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. It's going to be a great journey, and this is only the start of it. You take care, keep spinning, and remember, anyone can train hard, but now you can train smart for free. Keep smiling, keep spinning. I'll see you in the next video.